I know you had this kind of situation. Since you've started doing something important, immediately appeared some other things to do, which were more comfortable or easier to make, or maybe useless at all. And our brain, instead of us making decision to do something easy instead of something hard, because it will save you some energy, you'll be less tired and relieve stress sometimes. That's what we call a dead work, working without results, because you're doing everything except of the main task. This problem can be also supported by procrastination, when you just can't start working. You'll find lots of reasons for not to start option and only 1-2 reasons for starting doing something useful. This type of voting, which automatically starts when someone don't want to do something, causes many troubles for millions. Dealing with this problem by yourself is not that easy how you may thought. If you experienced this feeling in your life, and I'm sure that most of you did, so you'll understand why. If you're lucky, I'm going to tell you some interesting things, life hacks, which will help you to start working even more productive. Let's start with our mind, with our brain. Our brain likes to do everything easier, because it's easier, logically, and we can automatically make decision what to do. If you can't control your thoughts, energy, and use your force into the right way, you may have some problems. If you can control your thoughts, energy, and use your force into the right way, you're doing good, and you don't have any troubles with your productivity. And this video is for both types. In the next few minutes, I'll tell you how to start your productive way of working and become more efficient, and how to keep on doing your work in patience and total concentration. If you're a procrastinator or just a worker who can't pay enough attention to something important, I'll give you some minor advices which can help in case you understood all of them in the right way. First one is kind of an exercise. When you have some tasks to do, but you really don't want to, remove everything from the table, all things that may disturb you somehow. It's gonna be perfect if you leave sheet of paper and a pen or a pencil. All your mind should be concentrated on working, doing something useful, not on other funny video on Instagram or a TV show. Also, it's going to be better if you'll turn your phone off while you're working. Psychologically, you understand that it's not time for surfing the net, and it's going to give you more concentration. When you've finished and checked everything, you can turn your phone on again. Okay, let's move to the second tip I have for you. Try to check how many times you've been looking at your clocks or watches while you have been working. If this number is 3 or less, you don't have serious troubles with procrastination. If it's more than 5, you have some things to deal with. Looking at your clocks very often says that you are not really interested in what you are doing, so the result of your work may be not as good as you wanted. Try to make this process interesting, explore something new for yourself while working. Write some interesting facts you found and try to remember more useful information. And your, at the first sight, not so interesting job will become better for you to work with. Last tip is, if your job connected with computer or internet surfing, each time you visit its site, which is useless for your job, do 30 push-ups and close the website immediately. When you've mistaken for 2-3 times, your subconscious will receive information that visiting these sites will cause something tiring and you won't have a wish to digress. And still, what about another type of people who have already started a successful way of working hardly? but still aware that maybe they'll turn back into procrastinators. Next tips are specially for you. If you're aware of a chance become a procrastinator again so much, try to work at home most of the time, in total silence. Be sure that you can concentrate on your work, even if it's very monotonous and similar. Take a deep breath and start doing it, as you always do. If you just need an advice how to be even more productive or just stay at your current level, try to use these tips. As I said before, you need to find something interesting in what you are doing. Of course, I'm sure that you have already found what you like about your job. But if sometimes you found something boring, try to find more information about it after you've finished. There is a huge chance, about 80%, that you'll be interested at exploring an unexpected fact about a thing that was boring for you a few hours ago. Maybe it will become for you something important in your life. Who knows? As you see, boring things are not so boring if we look deeper into them. Some people even find a job like this. They're searching for something boring and trying themselves at this sphere. Very strange way of finding a new job for yourself, but maybe this way is better than the regular ones. I haven't tried, so I really don't know, but I think this option is not so bad. Now we are moving to the third tip, probably the last one and very useful. If you have lots of things to do during the short period of time, don't panic. Don't try to make everything fast and predictably not as good as it should be. Organize your time in the right way. Everything you need is to analyze the amount of work and compare it to the time you have to do everything you need. I'll give you an example. You have 10 tasks, 5 are easy, 4 are not so easy but still not hard, and 1 task is very hard to do. You have only 4 hours to do all of them. That's how we are going to do. First, we divide 4 hours by 10 tasks. Result is 24 minutes to make each task. Now, we are going to do medium tasks. We will do them not so quickly. Our goal is to do all them with an effort. For example, we've spent 2 hours on them. So there is 2 hours left. Now, let's divide 2 hours by 6 tasks. Result is 20 minutes to make 5 easy and 1 hard task. Now, you may choose. If you think that your skills is going to be enough for doing hard task for about an hour, you can continue doing it. If you're not sure, start doing easy tasks. After you've done easy or hard ones, look how much time do you have and how much work was left over. If you've done a hard task for an hour and easy ones were left, there is 12 minutes to do each easy task. If you've made easy tasks right after medium ones, hard one was left, and you have 1 hour to do it with high quality. That's kind of impressive, don't you think? And this life hack can be used in almost any aspect of life connected with time management. So, I think you've learned something interesting and useful for yourself. Hope all my tips will help you somehow and you'll become more and more productive. Don't forget to subscribe, rate my video using like or dislike buttons, ask your questions in the comment section below, and complete the survey which appeared in the top of your device. Please mention the main problem which disturbed you from watching my video. That's all for today. See ya in the nearest future.